Hello YouTube, I am back. This is G Hombre here. Gonna take you on a quick tour of what's been going on and what's gonna happen in the next 2 days for baseball. It's the wild card round. One game play-in, one game playoff, however you like to call it. First, I'd like to shout out Taco Guy. He gave me some tips on how he thinks it's gonna happen, play out these two games. So shout out to Taco Guy on Instagram and on Twitter as well. Anyways, let's get started with tomorrow's game. It's Houston Astros at the New York Yankees, as I dubbed it very so creatively, Rumble in the Bronx. We have Dallas Keuchel versus Masahiro Tanaka. As you know, Keuchel is a 20-game winner, went 20-8. And Tanaka had a bounce back season. Wasn't as injured as last year, and so it should be a pretty good matchup. One that I believe favors Keuchel. Let's just look at some career numbers here, right? Keuchel against the Yankees career is 2-1 with a 1.13 ERA, a WHIP of .71, under 1. That is phenomenal. This year he's 1-1. Or sorry, in New York. In New York, he's 1-1 with a career ERA of 1.80 and a WHIP that's even lower than the one previous, which is 0.67. And batters are only hitting 189 against them. Let's look at a couple matchups. Tanaka. We'll start with Keuchel. Sorry. Two key matchups that Keuchel wants to kind of bear down on. Two hitters that kind of owned him for the Yankees. Carlos Beltran, career 4 for 9 against them with a home run and one double. And then Chris Young is 6 for 20 with 2 doubles and a triple. So to me, that's where he's gonna have to be more careful than usual. But let's look at Tanaka. Tanaka's actually has a 0-0 record, but an ERA of almost 11 at 10.8. A WHIP of 1.80. Again, that's really high. And a batter's average against, they're hitting over 300 against him at 318. 4 hitters that he's going to have to maneuver through: Chris Carter, Carlos Correa, Gomez, and Valbuena. Carter's 2 for 2. Again, not a big number, but 2 for 2 with a home run and a double and 2 RBIs. Correa 2 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Carlos Gomez 2 for 2 with a double, and Valbuena 3 for 9 with 2 doubles. Again, I think this was in Houston, so Tanaka's numbers at home in the Yankee Stadium favor him a lot more. But I'm gonna have to give it to the upstart Astros. I am rooting for them. My grandfather grew up an Astros fan. When he moved to California, became an A's fan, and so. What can I say? I've always had a soft spot for the Astros, so I will be rooting for them. But I just think the numbers speak for themselves. And like Taco Guy had said before on Instagram, at G Hombre, by the way, he mentioned that in, I guess, pitchers that have gone on 3 days rest in recent time haven't fared too well. Besides, I think CC Sabathia, and even he, when he was with Milwaukee, was kind of on the decline. So he makes a great point. I still say I'll go with these statistics. Keuchel pretty much owns this Yankee lineup. He has their number, so I'm gonna say Houston wins it. Not such a bold prediction, but if it does come to a wash where Keuchel's not effective because of the short rest, and Tanaka against Houston, then it's going to be a game of the pens, and I want to say that the pen of the Yankees have done a much better job throughout the year than Houston. Although Houston has done a formidable job, the Yankees pen is slightly better. Betances is a nasty setup man, and the Yankees closer is really solid. So if it does come down to the pen, then the Yankees probably will take it. But I'll say it's going to be 7-4, high-scoring game. 7-4. Dallas Keuchel with the win, and Houston moves on to the second round to play Kansas City. Now, in the game that I'm most anticipating, Guys, I can't wait for this game. Chicago Cubs, 96 win Chicago Cub team is on the road in the one-game playoff. Who would have thought 96 wins gets you one game on the road and you're traveling to a division rival in Pittsburgh? The black and gold sea is going to be crazy. Buckle fans are nuts. Not as crazy as A's fans are in playoff time, but I will give them the props. They are pretty good. Anyways, Jake Arrieta, my favorite for winning the NL Cy Young. I'll just put it out there. Versus Garrett Cole, who himself is a 19-game winner. Jake Arrieta, 22 wins. Garrett Cole, 19 wins. And I know the win isn't as important as it once was, but I still think it's a sexy number. So, anyways, we'll get into it. I'll just say who I think is going to win this game, and then I'll go into the numbers. I think Chicago is going to pull it out. I'm sorry, Pittsburgh. This is back-to-back home losses in the one-game playoff. Y'all lost to the Giants last year. I don't think you'll do it this year. I'll just say Arrieta. I don't even know if owns is the right word for this, because he dominates that Pittsburgh lineup. They're hitting a minuscule .176. That's their batting average against him this season, and a on-base percentage of .220. They don't even get on base against this guy. The one player, and it's their MVP, McCutchen. Andrew McCutchen is 8 for 23 with 2 doubles and 1 RBI against Jake Arrieta. He's 2-0 at PNC this year with an ERA of .82 and the WHIP of .73. I mean, I can't even talk about how great these numbers are. In his career, he's 6-1 with a 1.68 ERA and a WHIP of .83. And this season alone, he's 3-1 with a .75 ERA and a WHIP of .64. Again, phenomenal, low, microscopic numbers. Garrett Cole, to his credit, has done fairly well against Chicago, going 7-1 with 69 strikeouts in only 56 innings, 56 and a third, posting a 2.88 ERA career against Chicago. This year, he's 2-1 with 32 strikeouts in 25 innings, and he lowered his ERA with 2.13, WHIP of .95, again phenomenal, and a really good WHIP of 1.10. Two players, though, cause him trouble, and that's Starling Castro and Anthony Rizzo. They both are 6 for 17 against them. Starling Castro has done the most damage, getting 4 RBIs. But I will say Chicago, 2-1 ball game. It's going to come down to that. I think Jake Arrieta might give up one because of the jitters in the playoffs or whatnot. But he's going to go a complete game. Garrett Cole is going to go 7-8 innings. It's going to be a phenomenal game. But I can't wait. I'm excited. This is playoff baseball. I'm sorry that my A's aren't in it. That does hurt me. But, hey, baseball is baseball, and I love it. Comment down below. Sorry, I'm fairly flustered because I'm so excited. Comment down below on what you think what's going to happen. Again, tomorrow we have Houston at New York, and then Wednesday we have Chicago at Pittsburgh. All right, guys, I'll be catching you guys up with recaps and whatnot, and my predictions going on further in this playoffs. Who loves you guys? G Ombre does. All right, have a great night, guys. Bye. Peace. Shakas. There we go.